Someone cooked here.
No, there is absolutely no such passage anywhere in the Hebrew Bible, and no, Psalm 22:16 is not an exception. If we look in the Masoretic text there, we have this word that is spelled Kaf Aleph Resh Yod, which would mean like a lion, my hands and my feet. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We could squint at it and try to turn it into something intelligible, but most likely something has been irretrievably lost or changed, and we just don't know what it said. The ancient Greek translation of this passage has a verb that means to dig out or to excavate. They dug out, they excavated my hands and my feet. Similarly problematic, but the Septuagint translator probably had a slightly different word in front of them. Instead of Kaf Aleph Resh Yod, they may have had Kaf Aleph Resh Vav, like we find in a Dead Sea Scroll manuscript. But that's not really a word in Hebrew unless we take the Aleph out and leave Kaf Resh Vav. And then we get the Hebrew version of the verb, they dug out, they excavated. Now, this verb refers to removing material to leave space for something, and almost always in the ground. This is not imagery of crucifixion, of driving nails into somebody's hands and somebody's feet, which is why within early Christianity we don't see anyone appealing to this passage. The Vulgate translates, based on the Septuagint, to dig out, to excavate. The Wycliffe translation does the same. We don't see anything approximating this idea of crucifixion until Martin Luther renders durchgraben, which means to dig through, to penetrate, and then Miles Coverdale, for his 1535 edition, translating the Old Testament from the German because he did not know Hebrew, renders pierced in English. And then the English translations that followed stuck with Coverdale's rendering, because now we have a prophecy about Jesus' crucifixion. So Psalm 22:16 was not understood as a reference to Jesus' crucifixion until well over 1,000 years after Jesus' death. And if your translation of Psalm 22:16 says, they pierced my hands and my feet, that's a bad translation.